So I've ripped up the supply and confidence agreement with Justin Trudeau.
If you haven't heard, Jagmeet Singh has ripped up his agreement with the Liberals. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. Singh did not talk to the media at all the day that he announced he was ending the coalition agreement with Justin Trudeau's Liberals. Instead, he waited until the day after, here at the Lithuanian Hall in Toronto, where he said, well, more than a few times, that the agreement has been ripped up.
We tore up the agreement with Justin Trudeau, and so we decided to rip up the agreement. Well, as I've said, I've ripped up the agreement with Justin Trudeau, but I have ripped up the agreement with Justin Trudeau. But because I ripped up the agreement with Justin Trudeau, we have ripped up the agreement with Justin Trudeau. Well, we've ripped up the agreement with Justin Trudeau. We have absolutely ripped up the agreement with Justin Trudeau. Ripped up the agreement.
So Singh was very clear on that. The agreement's done. But one thing he wasn't clear on is, does he have confidence in the Trudeau government going forward? Now, that does not necessarily mean that he will bring down the government at the next opportunity, but it is a fair and simple question to ask. Several reporters asked it, and then I had a chance to ask him, trying to get a clear answer, and it wasn't forthcoming.
You've said about a dozen times at least that you've ripped up the agreement and that makes an election more likely. But you've been asked several times and you won't answer. Do you have confidence in the Trudeau government as they stand now?
I will be clear again. We have absolutely ripped up the agreement with Justin Trudeau, and that means an election is more likely.
Clear. That's not clear. You're
and an election, whenever that election comes, we'll be ready to fight it. And the vision around that election is going to be an important one. Canadians will have to make a choice.
But can we get an answer?
Corporate-controlled Conservatives, they're going to let their corporate buddies rip you off even more, or New Democrats are going to save you money on your rent and your groceries. That's a choice that Canadians will have to make.
Can we get an answer?
I will look at any vote that comes before us, and we will make a decision in the best interest of Canadians, as any minority government normally operates.
This is the dilemma Singh now faces. He's ripped up the agreement. He made that clear. He has said that the Trudeau government is weak, it's selfish, it's beholden to corporate interests, it disappoints Canadians, and it doesn't deserve to govern anymore. But will he keep them in power? Each time he does, his ability to say that he is holding the government to account or his credibility, those are going to take hits. This is going to be a months-long process. We could see an election this fall, more likely perhaps in the spring, after Singh gets his pension and around the time of the budget. But the biggest thing that's changed with ripping up the agreement is federal politics is now filled with uncertainty. Let us know what you think. Drop a comment down below, share this on social media, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.